More in West Asia as US-Iran peace talks stall. Tensions in the Strait of Hormuz are only getting sharper by the day. US President Donald Trump has now issued a fresh warning to Iran, escalating warnings around one of the world's most critical shipping way, that is the Strait of Hormuz. Donald Trump has said that he has ordered the US Navy to shoot and kill any boat that is laying mines in the Strait of Hormuz. Yet another direct threat that he has given to Iran, even as there is suspense over the possible second round of negotiation that they will take or not in the coming days is something that remains to be seen. But let me take you through what Trump has said as far as the Strait of Hormuz is concerned. In the latest threat, he has said that I will shoot any boat that is laying mines there. So that is quite important because it is a claim by the United States that Iran has already laid out the sea mines there in the Strait of Hormuz, and they are in the process of laying some more there. So he has said that we will be shooting any boat laying mines in the crucial waterway. No hesitation in opening fire as well. So will there be escalation in the coming days is something that remains to be seen. And this comes at a time when the ceasefire is in place. But as far as the Strait of Hormuz is concerned, there is some sort of escalation. We've already sunk 159 Iranian ships, is what Donald Trump has said. Our minesweepers are clearing the Strait of Hormuz, is what something that he said on social media. I order 3x faster mine clearing operations. So that remains the key focus of the United States in the crucial waterway, that is the Strait of Hormuz. On that, we have a breaking update coming in, a claim that is made by Donald Trump saying that the naval blockade in this key waterway has been 100% effective. He has said that we have a blockade that is 100% effective. They are getting no business. They're not doing well economically and financially because of the naval blockade. Listen in to what he said. All right, we'll try and get you that reaction, but this is as far as the naval blockade in the Strait of Hormuz is concerned. On the other hand, remember, Iran has said that they will be reopening the Strait of Hormuz only if the naval blockade by US is removed. And in the latest, we're learning that he has said that we have a blockade that is 100% effective. We have another breaking update coming in as the tensions continue to simmer in this crucial waterway. We are learning that as per the reports, Iran is laying more sea mines in this crucial waterway. IRGC Navy has deployed fresh mines in the Strait of Hormuz, and this is what the US intel has confirmed, that new mine-laying activity is currently underway. Iran has laid new naval mines in the Strait of Hormuz. The shipping traffic has collapsed sharply because of this. Let me get you more perspective and go across to our consulting editor, Srinjoy Chaudhary. Good morning, Srinjoy. Put this into perspective because as far as the Strait of Hormuz is concerned, there is some sort of escalation. Donald Trump is saying that he has asked his Navy to attack the ships that are laying the sea mines there. More sea mines are being laid. Iran is saying that they will not be reopening the Strait of Hormuz until this blockade by US is removed from there. Take us through what is the latest as far as this crucial waterway is concerned.
First, the sea mines. Now, even if sea mines have not been laid, or the Iranians have said that they will lay sea mines, or some were laid much, much earlier, this will already be a deterrent for all the shipping companies and the ship captains. Because even if there is a fear of a mine, it will be as worrying as a mine that has actually been laid. Because no one wants their ship to hit a mine. That's the first thing. And particularly if they are valuable tankers carrying lots of cargo, like tons and tons of oil. That's the first thing. Secondly, it's even unnecessary to lay mines because the Strait of Hormuz is so narrow that all you need is an anti-ship missile when a tanker is going through. And not even an anti-ship missile. Perhaps a drone will do. One of the kamikaze drones will do just as well. And if you remember the attack on the Indian ship, it was not even a drone. It was just rifle fire, small arms fire. That can be a deterrent. After all, consider this. You are a shipping owner, company owner. You are a captain. Do you want to be in the line of fire? Do you want your crew to be in the line of fire? or even a very valuable ship costing millions of dollars? The answer is no. So you would rather not go anywhere near the Strait of Hormuz than come in the line of fire. Now there are two blockades here we are talking about. The first is by the Americans.
Right.
The Americans have blocked Iranian ports, but the Iranians have blocked the strait in a way that the oil, natural gas from all these countries that are allies of the American, whether it's the UAE, whether it's Saudi, whether it's Kuwait, Bahrain, and so on, none of them can move their stuff out through the Strait of Hormuz. That's a huge impediment for them. And that's a big problem, as much as it is for the Iranians. Of course, they can try and get some stuff out through the Red Sea, particularly the Saudis. But it's a drop in the bucket in comparison to what used to go through the Strait of Hormuz.
Absolutely, because at this point in time, this is where the things stand, because ceasefire there is in place. There is a naval blockade, but the fighting has completely stopped. Iran has said that they will not be reopening the Strait of Hormuz if the naval blockade is not removed. Stay on with us. Let me tell our viewers more about the Strait of Hormuz, as the picture is getting far more complex. While Donald Trump has claimed total control over the Strait of Hormuz, Iran is now asserting its own authority over this key waterway. Iran has claimed to collect the first revenue from the transit fee imposed on the ships passing through this crucial waterway, that is the Strait of Hormuz. Iranian media has also claimed that the initial proceeds have already been deposited into the country's central accounts, and separately, multiple reports are also claiming that some vessels were already being charged.
And on a year-to-date basis, Brent is now up a whopping 75%. Uncertainty over talks between US and Iran have now threatened to further delay flows from the Persian Gulf. So clearly there are supply concerns, and that is the reason we have seen a spike up when it comes to oil prices, with now Brent trading at $107 per spike up when it comes to oil prices, with now Brent trading at $107 per barrel, up 18% for this week so far.
All right, so that's the latest as far as the Hormuz tensions are concerned, because there is increase in the Brent crude prices as well. Thanks so much, Ashisha, for getting us all those details. Let me also take you through this chart to explain you how the prices have risen over the last 2 months, because before the war started, it was around $72 per barrel, but in the last 2 months it has climbed to 106. And there was one point in time when the war was going on when that mark was around 118 as well. So that remains the key concern as far as the Hormuz is concerned, because of the tensions there, because of no talks happening and escalation that we are also witnessing in that key waterway. The Brent crude prices are hitting, they are increasing once again. Just last week, as I was telling you, when Iran had announced that they would be reopening the Strait of Hormuz, the prices came down to $85 per barrel, but now they have gone up again, because Iran has refused to once again open the Strait of Hormuz, saying that first US will have to remove the naval blockade. On that, let me once again go back to my colleague Shinjoy on this. Shinjoy, there is tension in the Strait of Hormuz, and because of that, we are witnessing that the Brent crude prices are once again, they have crossed 100 mark. They are now climbing over $106 per barrel as well. What is the reason behind this surge, and how are the global markets also reacting to what is really happening in this key waterway?
Iran has weaponized the Gulf of Hormuz. This is something maybe the Americans and the Israelis, when the war began or before it began, they should have war-gamed this idea that what if the Iranians close the Strait of Hormuz? And that's exactly what the Iranians have done. They've realized it's the best weapon they have. So when you weaponize the strait, what it does is it stops the flow of oil and natural gas, millions and millions of barrels a day. And once that stops, 20% of the world's oil cannot go through. Naturally, oil prices climb. And this is the result. The fact that we are looking at $106 a barrel is a clear sign that Iran has weaponized the Strait of Hormuz, the Persian Gulf actually in a way, And as a result, as long as it's closed, as long as there is uncertainty there, as long as tankers can't go through the Strait of Hormuz,